Hi, my name is Kinley Staggs. This is my audience, and this is my informative speech. With the price of living going up and the cost of goods, it brings to the forefront how much people are getting paid. Despite significant progress in gender equality, women still earn less than men for the same work. This raises the bigger question: is this fair? Should we continue on like this or keep as is? My name is Kinley Staggs, and today my purpose is to inform you of the pros and cons of equality in the workforce, also known as women's equal pay. I believe this topic every university and high school student should be informed about. I am credible to speak on this topic because I have done extensive amount of research by researching the advantages and disadvantages of women's equal pay. Today I will cover fairness and justice in the workplace, reduced poverty rates, increased labor costs for businesses, and potential disruptions in traditional wage structures. Now with the main points covered, let's dive into the first pro of women's equal pay: having fairness and justice in the workplace. Everyone should be treated fairly no matter what your gender. The Equal Pay Act of 1963 states that all form of pay, including salaries, bonuses, stock options, and benefits, should be equal. Rose Catter and Sarah Estep, gender pay researchers, reported that 60 years after the EAP was signed, women's economic security has vastly improved, with women participating in the labor market at near record rates and the gender wage gap reducing substantially. However, working Latinas and Black women continue to earn less than their male counterparts and experience the negative consequences, per a June 8, 2023 article in CAP Action 20. The Bureau of Labor Statistics website includes the information that in 2023, women's earnings were 83.6% of men's earnings. As we keep the justice system fair, the price of living is going up and the cost of goods, it brings to the forefront how much people are getting paid. People are having to live paycheck to paycheck and sometimes have more than one job, bringing me to my next point: poverty rates. In most cases, single women struggle the most to get out of poverty. In a 2011 article written by Desmond Brown, 10 Reasons Why Cutting Poverty is Good for Our Nation, it has been shown that children who grow up in poor households are more likely to be poor as an adult compared to children from upper-income families, undermining the American dream. These poor adults are also more likely to have poor children of their own. Only 6% of children born to poor parents grow up to be rich, while nearly half of them remain poor. Equal pay can reduce poverty by increasing the earnings of working women, their families, and helping women achieve greater economic security. Dusty Dilworth Murphy, a single mom, had this to say about having to take care of a child and herself: that she had to secure a job with the company that has equal pay for women. Because of this, she was able to get her and her child out of poverty. So far, I've covered some of the benefits of women's equal pay. Now I'd like to address some of the negative aspects of this topic. First, it can lead to an increase of labor costs for businesses. A cost of labor directly influences the prices of products and services, according to Doi Nguyen, writer of Understanding Labor Costs and its Applications for Businesses. Higher labor costs can lead to higher product prices to maintain profit margins. Pricing strategies affect customer behavior, reducing demand, affecting sales and profitability. Nguyen also says if a company adjusts salaries to eliminate the gender pay gap, it may face higher payroll expenses. This could lead to different decisions, such as cutting back on hiring, reducing employee benefits. You can see how women's equal pay can also negatively affect the community. My final point emphasizes potential disruptions in traditional wage structures. In the article Beyond the Paycheck, Julian Barling and Nick Turner write many organizations have significant pay gaps, also known as pay dispersions between their highest and lowest earners. Pay dispersions is driven by variations in employee skills, performances, and market demands, and can be exacerbated by system biases, for example, gender. Barling and Turner also stated that there have been studies which analyzed employees from German firms, found that pay gaps led to job dissatisfactions because employees perceived the wage distributed to be unfair. As you can see, there are compelling points on both sides of the topic women's equal pay, which significantly impacts any business's involvement in society overall. To recap, I'll quickly restate 2 pros and cons from earlier. Fairness and justice in the workplace, reduced poverty rates, increased labor costs for businesses, and potential disruptions in traditional wage structures. Today, my purpose was to inform you of the pros and cons of equality in the workforce, also known as women's equal pay. I would like you all to think back to the start of my speech when I proposed the question, is equal pay fair? Should we continue on like this or keep it as is? What are your thoughts now? Thank you.